Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way. Every single day, I'm gonna make something great. That's my way.
Hey everybody, it's me, Larasha, Goddess Queen, Just Me, 23, and this is going to be another zodiac sign reading. And Virgos, you are up. So this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as Venus and Mercury. Or if you're a Virgo cusp baby, this is going to be for you too. Virgo North Node, or if you were guided to this video and you don't have Virgo in your chart and you're not dealing with anybody that has Virgo in their chart, maybe there's some messages in this video for you too. Or if you are a cross watcher and you're dealing with somebody that has Virgo in their chart, of course, there's going to be messages in this video for you as well. Keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with everybody. If it does resonate, please like my channel, subscribe to my channel, comment, as well as share. If it does not resonate, please try your moon sign as well as your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign in your birth chart. And in order to get your rising sign, which is your ascendant sign, you have to have your name, your date of birth, the time you're born, as well as your location. If you don't have all that information, you'll still be able to get your sun sign, your moon sign, and I say pay attention to your Venus as well as your Mercury when you're dealing with love readings. If you are a cusp baby, I'm including you in my readings because your sun sign represents who you're trying to be before you pass over in this lifetime. So if you're a cusp baby, that means that you are trying to harness both of those energies before you pass over in this lifetime. So if I state your date of birth, that means that you are a cusp baby. If I don't state your date of birth, that means that you are just a regular Virgo when it comes to your sun sign. Okay, so September the 19th through September the 25th. September the 19th through September the 25th, you are a Virgo/Libra. Virgo/Libra, September the 19th through September the 25th. And then Leo/Virgo, August the 19th through August the 25th. Leo/Virgo, August the 19th through August the 25th. Okay. If you are new to my channel, I do give messages to the collective before I do give my readings. So if you're pressed on time, you can always go down to the comment section of the video to go directly to the beginning of the reading if you don't want to hear me talk or if you're pressed on time. Moving forward, if you use your free will to state that I talk too much, you will be blocked and you not be able to come back on this channel. One of the gifts that I do have is clairaudiency, so I do have music in the background. I'm here to help you to understand how to use that gift because everybody has the availability to use that. That's one reason why it's controlled so much when it comes to the elite, the social medias, the outlets, as far as when it comes to entertainment that they give us, and as well as things to educate us too as well. Okay, so clairaudiency takes a big factor when it comes to activating certain things that's in your blueprint, your birth chart, your DNA structure, and so on, and that which leads you to your purpose. Okay, so unlocking who you are. We were not meant to have this journey of us living this 8 to 5, a 9 to 5. That's one reason why that song was created, because that was not our purpose of living a 9 to 5. So 2020 brings a new evolution for a lot of people, depending on where you are as far as when it comes to your growth, the information, the knowledge, your vibration, as far as when it comes to your frequency. What do you know as far as when it comes to your awareness of the overall earth? So if you are getting pushed to do any type of healing, making any type of changes, again, it is the beginning of the year, and New Year's is that big push of everybody changing, the old you allowing the new you to come part, New Year's resolutions and all this other stuff. If you still take part of the holidays, also understanding the hidden agenda behind the holidays when they were first created to control the mass, because they're tied to certain things as far as when it comes to your chakras. That's the biggest thing. Okay. And your heart chakra is very, very, it's not just the boom, 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 something that it's a deeper meaning to that than just your heart chakra. So once you start decoding who you are, if you are twin flame, twin ray, or divine partner, your biggest journey is to take part of helping push unconditional love and understanding the difference between lust and unconditional love. Also bringing back that masculine and that feminine energy as far as the yin and the yang that we have lost so long ago, that has been damaged over lifetimes, over and over and over and over and over, and coming into union and having that unity, bringing that trust back. Okay, so that's the biggest thing. You go through trials and tribulations that are very painful, connections that are very strong outside of regular soulmate connections. These people play a very significant role when it comes to your birth chart, your evolution, your purpose, when you're a twin flame, twin ray, divine partner, as well as a life partner, because your life partner helps you understand. Y'all both come together at the same time after so much hurt has been done to the life partners, that they're able to take whatever mistakes or their situations that they have dealt with to be a better person, and their frequency has changed from what they were when they come together. So they're on the same wavelength as far as when it comes to a frequency. When it comes to a life partner relationship, those are not as much pain and agony as it is with a twin flame, a twin ray, or a divine partner, because we have been doing what we need to do, even though it seems like we're not at a point where females and males, regardless if this is a same-sex relationship, I understand the reason why, as far as the soul and spirit. And once you understand that souls and spirits have only a certain bloodline or only certain availabilities as for certain bodies that they can go into. So if you are a same-sex twin flame, twin ray, or divine partner, like Lady Gaga said, you were born this way, and she really meant that. Okay, so understanding why we are where we are now, and then it makes you understand all the hidden agendas, everything that we've been taking part of in this matrix, in this system that has been hindering us and causing us to not have our birthrights as far as when it comes to us being human beings. So everything is tied together. Your chakras is the root of everything. Understanding that, starting with your root chakra, touching the earth, being connected with the earth. That's also your roots, your ancestral history, your ground, your foundation, your confidence within yourself. Okay, your passion. Okay, your structure. That's your root chakra. Okay, and making sure that is aligned. It's not going to always be, stable, because it's trying to stabilize the other six. So that can be off, it can fluctuate, but as long as you have those other six taken care of, and starting where your ancestors to guide you, and especially remembering that chakras are certain colors, and if you're getting pushed to wearing certain colors, that means that you need to work with certain chakras in that area. And that's how I start getting more enlightened and raising my vibration, because when I kept watching readings and so on, there were certain colors of the cards that would be significant, or there were certain stones that would be significant, or there would be readers that have a chakra cards, or I would understand the meaning of it, and then I would be pushed to dye my hair a certain color. And once I was doing that, I just start changing everything. They said for me to eat red, I was eating red fruits, eating red vegetables, less red meat, wearing red. My hair was dyed red. I was wearing red socks. Everything that I can do in order to tap into that energy to help my chakra. And that's the reason why certain things, symbols, signs, certain things are put here to help us and assist us. It's just that we have had so many blinders. And my cousin, she's a Virgo, and I just talked to her before I did this reading. had our blinders on for so long, so we can just imagine about the things that have been put here that we have overlooked to help and assist us with our purpose and helping us activate to who we really meant to be. So I'm here to help you, Virgos. It is going to get ready to be Mercury retrograde. So if you do have Virgo in your Mercury, are dealing with anybody that has Virgo in their Mercury, this reading can be very significant to you, because Mercury retrograde is from the 16th to the so February the 16th to March the 9th. And remember, Mercury retrograde is typically when people start rebelling, because the energy, as far as how they were harnessing the energy from the pyramids. But again, I told you 2020 is going to be where the energy goes back to the original people. So all that manipulation, as far as when it comes to energy manipulation, playing with people's frequencies, trying to zap them to make them forget things, all that stuff like that is going to be falling off, because they can no longer control the energy of the pyramids the way that they used to. So it's going back to the original people. So you're going to start seeing a lot of things are going to be clearing up. So your visual is going to get a lot clearer for y'all, the ones that have been taking part of, healing yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, and raising your vibrations and being more on a spiritual, and then letting go, of the things that you have been taught. So breaking away those chains that the matrix has had you tied up so long in, and allowing yourself to be you. Okay. So I'm here. I'm grateful for the people that support me. If you have been rocking with me since the beginning, y'all know how I started off, and I am here where I am now. And I'm very grateful. I'm very appreciative. I am grateful for y'all allowing me to be who I am, because again, I play a very significant role when it comes to the overall world. And that's one reason why I'm on YouTube, because my reach is through different countries, different parts of the world, different parts of the area, so I can connect with the ones that are aware and their vibrations are at mine of any type of matching, to get y'all to push y'all energy where you are in your location and help start shifting other people that's in your environment to help you and assist you. And then also, again, you'll remember, you always have people that are here to stop you. So you're always going to have your haters, you're always going to have your enemies, and these could be close relationships as far as friends, family members, co-workers, and so on. And then people that you don't even know, because a lot of us that are twin flames, twin rays, and divine partners, we're not aware that we have been a part of spell work, that the elite, the people that have had control of life for so long, knew who we were. So they would put certain things that was in our blueprints to hinder us, to cause us to delay our purposes, and then bring more hurt, to cause us not to want to continue to go on this journey with our person that we came in here with, as far as when it comes to those missions. Okay, so understanding what you're in, I tell everybody that all the time, and once you start acknowledging that, it gets so much easier. And again, there's always somebody here to help you. Even your enemies that bring any type of tower moment, or any type of deception to your environment, it's there to teach you. It's just you have to understand it, and your understanding to your journey is going to help you out. So let's go ahead and get started, Virgos. We had that full moon on the 9th, which was the full moon in Leo. So again, that's very significant for people that were twin flames, twin rays, divine partners, life partners. As far as when it comes to Leo's gate, that's significant, especially for twin flames, for Leo's gate, because Leo's gate is tied to the twin flame connection. And that's the reason why, if you were understanding, let's say if you did, you and your twin flame 3 years, 4 years ago started off and y'all were good, and then all of a sudden things start happening, it was because when that Leo gate opened up back then, it opened up for a reason, and they pushed out certain energies to try to get the twin flames, the twin rays, the divine partners, and the life partners off of their journeys. So it was also 2012 when the Anunnaki ascension started too, and that's significant to everybody, because everybody has Anunnaki in them, because of the way of the fact of how human beings were created, and as far as when it comes to bloodlines, but there are originals and people that have more blood where there are already 100% Anunnaki, and then other people are parts of other species as well. So it's once you start activating your bloodline DNA, you'll get pushed to watching and researching about certain things. And if you get pushed to aliens, no, you're not crazy, because we are all alien species. We're all just different parts. And the main four, I'm going to say four, okay, is Anunnaki, the Greys, the Reptilians, the Palladians, okay, the main four when it goes back to the beginning, when it goes back to the pyramid days, okay. Now, since another movie that I can use as an example of what I'm talking about when I come to this is Underworld, when they talk about the lichens and the hybrids and the hybrids and you know the stuff that they talk about that. And another thing that was good about that was Tomorrow People, but they took it off the air because they knew that that was going to help unlock a lot of people, so they took that off the air. Hopefully they'll put it back up, but if they do put it back up, I'm sure that they probably changed something about the series when they show it again. So, but that was very significant. If you did watch that, you can understand exactly what I'm talking about when I'm giving you these scenarios of this story to help you understand. So if you're getting pushed to research about any of those, do that. King Tut's, Ra, Isis, all of them, they are Anunnaki, okay? That's where they come from, Anunnaki bloodlines. So just so you know that, and that's the reason why the Ankh, it's part of a short way of Anunnaki people, and that's the reason why it's on the pyramid walls, as far as when it comes to that. So I'm just giving y'all a little bit of knowledge, some information, but let's go ahead and get started. 15 minutes in. Music in the background, if you're interested in your birth charts, they're listed in the description box underneath the Cafe Astrology link. Also, if you are interested in purchasing any of these decks, also listed in the description box. I also have my own Amazon store. If you're interested in purchasing any of these decks, if they're available for you on Amazon. If they're not available on Amazon, you have to Google them to search, and that's the reason why I do the name and the card of the deck and the person that made it, so it's easier for you to search for it. Use Google, man, y'all. Right now, Google is your best friend when it comes to spiritual awakenings. And again, there's certain things that people are going to put in to try to confuse you, but again, once you tap to a certain vibration and you start doing that studying, your ancestors on the other side that stayed here to help assist you, because you are a part of a chosen person that's in their bloodline, especially if you're a twin flame, twin ray, or divine partner or life partner, because they know the bigger purpose of that, especially divine partners, because divine partners, that's the same sex relationships and the interracial relationships. They're going to help push you and help you understand who you are because of the fact of the children, the mixed breeds, the hybrids that you have. And again, Underworld, these movies that they put in front of us, they make you understand certain things as far as when it comes to our evolution, who we are. But again, it's put there to entertain us, and we don't understand that they're giving us a lot of information when it comes to who we are as just people. But they control the sources and the outlets on how they feed the information. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started. The main deck, we're going to shuffle and cut them on camera. The other cards have already been shuffled in your energy. Illustrated deck plays a big part as far as when it comes to entertainment. Whoever is on this deck, when I pull the card, research about this person, listen to whatever first song or movie comes to mind, watch that. Your ancestors are going to be assisting you. Your higher self is going to be activating your blueprint, okay, to assist you and shift you. When my vibration goes off, that's alerting you either you're paying too much attention to me and they're using it as a distraction to distract me as well as you from catching the message, or you are not paying attention and they're telling you to rewind the message, rewind the video to catch the message that you missed, okay? And that's part of clairaudiency. Also, it's part of synchronicities. You'll understand they'll use a lot of things when your cell phone as distractions when you're especially trying to understand who you are or educate yourself. And they'll use your friends and family members too. But just see it, as long as you come to awareness of it, it's not going to allow you to get angry and go more to that negative energy that they're trying to put you in. Okay, so again, this is going to be for Virgo, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, and Mercury, Virgo cusp babies, North Node. If you're guided to this video and you don't have Virgo in your chart, cross watchers, North Node again has to do with your past life karma and the karma in this lifetime. That's the reason why I'm including you in this reading, because 2019 and 2020 is about karma. So again, we are souls and spirits that have been living in different lifetimes over and over and over, living in different situations with different people. That's a part of our soul tribes. That's in your environment, as far as when it comes to some of your family and friends and your children. And then also the karmic situations as well. Lovers, enemies, they can play significant roles as far as in this lifetime, as far as family, close relatives. A mother could be an enemy from a past life, and they're playing that very significant in this lifetime. If you ever had some issues with your mother in your childhood or your father in your childhood, and they really hurt you and scarred you, they could have been a reptilian. And I'm not, they're wanting me to say it. They could have been a reptilian soul as a parent that could have caused hurt to you. And a lot of y'all that, if you are a twin flame, a twin ray, or divine partner, you will understand that, because again, the reptilians, as far as when it comes to their species and how they move, and again, they are, if you start researching about them, you'll understand it. But every one of these species, we have it inside of us because of the way that everything has been tampered with and mixed in order to make certain bloodlines and races stronger. Okay. And they want me to say that too. So once you start researching about certain things, don't be biased about these different species, because we all have them in us. Especially with them making us meat eaters, as far as the reptilians being meat eaters and understanding what they are, as far as their species. And again, mantises and Palladians, the vegetarians, because they're more the fairies, the mermaids. You'll start understanding a lot of things, okay? And then the grays are the majority of human beings, because if you go back to the beginning when it was first, everything, it was the reptilians and the Anunnaki. And then as far as when the first two people that hit Earth, okay, and they're wanting me to say that too. It was the Anunnaki and the reptilians when they first hit Earth. Then they summoned the grays in, okay? So those are the first three, okay, when it comes to human being structures. And then the Palladians came in to try to save. And that's the one reason why the Transformers with Optimus Prime, when they say we came over here to try to save them, but we were too late and the government found him. Nikola Tesla was the first Palladian that exposed himself to the government. So I'm trying to help you put the puzzle pieces together. And like I said, you can thank me later, but I'm just doing what I know I need to do. Okay. So that they made me bring that to your attention for a reason, Virgos, because I know y'all are very logical and you are very analytical thinkers, and you need to have all the information in order for you to see before you even make a move on what it is that you're wanting to do. So, and I know that you can also over analyze and sit on certain things for so long, and then it causes you to lose whatever you had sight to do, or whatever your visuals that your ancestors or your purpose where you needed to go, as far as when it goes to the next step with your purpose. Okay, Virgos. So I'm just giving y'all that information. Let's go ahead and get started. So again, Virgos, Sun, Moon, and Rising, Venus, and Mercury, cross watchers, North Node. If you're guided to this video, if you don't have Virgo in your chart and you're not dealing with anybody that has Virgo in their chart as well, and cross watchers. Okay, so Virgos, I'm going to shuffle it 3 more times. This next time, whatever at the bottom of the deck, I'm going to take it as part of your energy. You have the 10 of Swords. So this represents feeling ruined. This represents energy as far as feeling betrayed, feeling like you've been backstabbed, okay? Dealing with a certain loss of a certain situation that's painful. And this could represent energy as far as a job situation, a lover situation, your masculine, your feminine, third party situations. It could be family and friends as far as going with the, conflicts as far as when it comes to those relationships with them too as well. But feeling like you have been betrayed, okay? This also represents energy as far as sadness. It also represents energy as far as bankruptcy. So loss of finances. Some of y'all could be filing bankruptcy or going through bankruptcy. Let's say if you are going through a legal situation as far as with that. This also represents energy as far as illnesses. So a lot of y'all, if y'all been feeling underneath the weather, you've been sick, this is energy that's basically explaining that's what you've been going through. But this represents envy. It represents a karmic relationship too. So some of you Virgos, let's say if you were involved in a situation as far as a third party situation, a karmic, a soulmate, somebody that is not your masculine, your feminine, if you are a twin flame, a twin ray, a divine partner, or a life partner, that title is considered your masculine or your feminine. The karmic are the soulmate. Soulmates are people that you have children with, because you grew a connection as far as a bond and bring in a soul or spirit into this lifetime together. So you're a soulmate. You can be a karmic soulmate because, again, it could be an enemy, a karmic that you have had in a past life that won a soul battle against your twin flame, twin ray, or divine partner, where they have the availability to come in as a soulmate and bring a child. But again, it can turn into a karmic soulmate depending on what these soulmates do. And a lot of soulmates take part of spell work, black magic, and things like that, because once you have a child in your mind, the way that you have been brought up is that you have a connection with that person. You're supposed to be with that person all your life, but that's not the way that was also part of keeping somebody in a cycle, in a contract with somebody longer than what they need to as well. And I'm just being honest, and I'm being very blunt, and I have fire and I have air in my chart. So my purpose and who I am and where I come from allows me to be able to say certain things. And I'm not being harsh, I'm just being real. And again, I was a Libra when I first came here. So again, y'all know Libras are about justice, truth, and fairness. So I'm trying to help you understand. And even though it might hurt, even though it may bring confusion, even though it may make me feel, people say that I'm crazy, but I'm just being honest about the difference of these journeys, so you can help understand where we are now and who you have that's involved in your environment. So karmic situations are typically, not having a child with this person. Y'all are connected in some type of karmic way. Either it was lust, either it was drugs, alcohol, codependency, because again, damaged as a child and from your parents or your mother, and you're looking for somebody as far as when it comes to a replacement as far as that, and so on. Those are those trial and dealing with people that are narcissists and narcissist characteristics and so on. Narcissist people as well, to cause hurt, to have you learn certain lessons. So the karmic relationships, they also take part of spell work, black magic. They don't care, because typically these people that take part of these type of things, they're more activated to their negative genetic DNA structure within themselves than they are the more lighter side. Okay, and that's the reason why they just don't fucking care. And I really mean that for anybody that took part of spell work and you are a karmic or a soulmate. You really did not care about the person that you were involved with, because you wanted to block a connection that was more stronger than yours, just so this person can be with you and cause more harm to yourself, which is dumb. And then also cause more harm to the person that you supposedly care so muchly about. and then bring harm and causing harm to another person. So that's 3 people that you automatically are bringing harm to. And then on top of that, if there's children that's involved, the cycle just goes on, because you take part of, when you take part of spell work, black magic, and all that, that starts with your foundation. And I just told y'all earlier, your root chakra is your foundation. So your structure to everything, your love life, your confidence, your money, your relationships with your friends and family members, the things that you put more passion in, all that. So it causes a big friction with that person's environment in their life. And then again, you're in their energy, and when you have sex, unprotected sex, you're harnessing another type of energy for that person. So I'm just being real. And they're wanting me to explain this stuff for a reason. So I feel that somebody is feeling betrayed of a situation. This also represents energy as far as a karmic relationship. It represents energy as far as living in illusions, as well as a layoff. So again, feeling defeated, overdoing it as well. So some of y'all could be overdoing it as far as when it comes to working. I did just see the Knight of Wands, so that could represent, energy burning out. Making sure you protect your energy, Virgos, not overworking yourself. You have the Knight of Cups being reversed. You have the 6 of Swords being upright. You have the Emperor card being upright. And then you have the 2 of Wands being upright. And then you have the 10 of Cups. This 10 of Cups is coming out. This is the 3rd time it has came out in my reading. The Emperor card, this is the 2nd time that it came out in my reading. I believe it came out in my, I want to say it was my, oh man, I'm not going to say it. I'm just going to put it at the bottom. But the first thing that popped to my mind was Gemini. But I'm not sure. But I will go back and look at it and make sure. And I'll put it in the comment section. But the 10 of Cups has showed up in my past 3 readings. So this is letting me know that a lot of energy is changing. Especially since it's Valentine's, which yesterday, February is typically the month of love, opening up your heart chakra, working on your heart chakra the best way that you can. But also, lust does take part of this month as well. So being tied to lustful things, lustful addictions, and that could be drugs, alcohol, sexual addictions, greed, pride, all that can take part as far as when it comes to that, the curses, the manipulation that they have as far as when it comes to the holidays. Okay, putting in money into something, feeling, if you are single, feeling like you are not worthy enough, playing with that mind and manipulation as far as that, because you don't have somebody, or you don't have the money to spurge out to your loved one. You see what I'm saying? So it's making you making you feel less worthy. And then it's messing with your personal growth in certain situations, in certain areas. But you're not aware of that. That's the hidden agenda behind it. Okay. But happiness, I'm glad that I'm seeing this. A lot of things are changing as far as when it comes to everybody's happiness. Okay. So this represents energy as far as inner peace. It represents energy as far as success. It represents energy as far as mutual respect, love, unity, as well as trust. Okay. Trusting yourself, Virgos, as well as trusting the people that's around you, that that have your best interest at heart. Okay, but most importantly, trusting yourself. Seeing somebody as the 10 of Pentacles. Seeing somebody as wish fulfillment. You have the Knight of Cups. So this represents energy as far as Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. This represents energy as far as, let's say, acting immaturely, denying their feelings. So let's say, Virgos, if you were in the past, or if you were dealing with the masculine or feminine in the past that was denying their feelings, or this could be the present moment as well, because these 2 cards right here represents present. Somebody could be denying their feelings. When you have the Knight of Cups being reversed, this represents energy as far as, dealing with fears of commitment, dealing with deception. So some of y'all could be deceiving yourself if you have been denying your feelings about how you truly feel about somebody, whoever you see as the 10 of Cups. If this is a job, changes within yourself, you are your own 10 of Cups. Or if this is another person, you're masculine, you're feminine, okay? Is what I'm getting. I'm Going Out of My Mind. Suffocate by Jay Holiday. Okay? So somebody was playing with their emotions and not being truthful and end up getting themselves in a wrong situation. Because the reason why I'm saying that, because you have the 6 of Swords coming out, and since the song Suffocate, y'all know what he says in this song, with the 6 of Swords coming out, this represents energy as far as turning away from a certain situation, escaping. So let's say, Virgos, if you removed yourself from your masculine, your feminine, or your masculine, your feminine removed themselves from you, or cross watchers, you removed yourself from this Virgo, or this Virgo removed themselves from you, whichever, or it was due to the fact of somebody acting immaturely, somebody denying their feelings, somebody not opening up and expressing themselves the way that they need to open up and express themselves. This also represents manipulation. So they could have been the love them and leave them type of person. Let's say if they did have, multiple suitors. You did have the 10 of Swords coming out, so that it represents karmic relationships. So if they were taking part of other situations outside of the relationship with their masculine and their feminine, that's energy that represents this too, okay? So somebody cheating, somebody not being faithful, somebody loving, putting their heart's chakra energy in other things. And that could be not necessarily have to be a person, a lover. It could be a job situation. It could be alcohol. It could be drugs, an addiction that fills your heart space energies, okay? That takes your heart space energy. It could be a job situation, putting your passion, into materialistic things. Let's say if it's money, if it's greed, if it's pride, them not denying their emotions, not being truthful about how they felt. That represents energy as far as that as well, okay? So understanding that this person knows that their actions brought you to escape away from them. Are you, Virgos, your actions brought them to remove themselves from you? But this also represents marriage, a love proposal, okay? So some of them, let's say if this is somebody that's coming back from your past, or Virgos, if this is you and you're making changes about yourself and you're getting ready to, go to your masculine, your feminine, or your masculine, your feminine is getting ready to come to you. This could represent some of y'all getting, that message from your masculine, your feminine saying that they love you, a physical marriage proposal for some, because you do have the Emperor card coming out. So this is somebody that's wanting to commit, wanting to build a solid foundation with you, okay? This person is manning up, they're owning up to their mistakes. If they were not solid in the past, they're getting ready to be solid, is what I'm hearing now, okay? But this represents stable energy. It represents being the king. It represents being the ruler. It represents respectful energy. So this person respects you, you respect them. I feel that this is you, Virgo. People that's in your environment see you as a leader. They're somebody that's very respectful, very humble. Okay, some of y'all have gained that financial stability that you needed in order for you to just be stable and do the things that you want to do that brings you overall happiness. And if this is going to, again, being that king, being that emperor to your masculine, your feminine, or your masculine, your feminines being that king or the emperor to you, or if this is a job situation, again, you are being a boss, you are being ambitious, you are being headstrong, you are being a self-made, person right now as far as when it comes to your stability. And then if this is people that's in your community, as far as your friends and family members, they respect you for who you are, the things that you do, how you move, sees you as a leader, and so on, okay? So I feel that somebody has an opportunity. I feel that there's possibly two different paths that you can go from as far as when it comes to where you're wanting to take things, as far as when it comes to your purpose, Virgos, or cross watchers, when it comes to your purpose. You have the 2 of Wands coming out, and this represents being creative. It represents growth. It represents planning. So this represents energy as far as being ambitious, partnership. So wanting to have that partnership with somebody. So this could be a lover situation, you're masculine, you're feminine, or this could be physical people that are wanting to partner with you as far as when it comes to a career, a project, whatever it is that you're doing as far as when it comes to your finances, okay? But you're planning. Somebody is planning. They could be planning their wedding, you know, seeing that they're wanting to be happily married to you, okay, seeing you as, again, emotional fulfillment, their wishes coming true. Yeah, somebody was denying their emotions. Nothing is promised by jagged edge. Somebody was denying their emotions, or they were involved with other situations. Could have had multiple sex partners and multiple lovers. When the King of Cups is reversed, this represents energy as far as multiple lovers. It also represents hidden emotions. It represents being overly sensitive, the drinker. So again, addictions, alcohol, drugs, lustful energy, okay? Jealousy, being selfish, clingy energy as well, okay? So I feel that this person was not being truthful about how they truly felt, okay? Not being truthful about how they truly felt. Denying their emotions. This person denied their emotions. They really denied their emotions a lot. To have the King of Cups and the Knight of Cups to come out reversed, this person denied their emotions a lot. Or this person did not know how to love. They were not loving themselves. And let's say if they were taking part of addictions, drugs, alcohol, karmic relationships, codependencies, you know, ego, pride, any of those things that caused them to, you know, not understand what's the true meaning of unconditional love outside of lustful things, materialistic things. It causes person's heart chakra to be very blocked, as far as when it comes to them, okay, and how the things that they cared about and how they felt is what I'm hearing. But this person sees you as wish fulfillment. Yeah, Queen of Wands. You are their Queen of Wands. They see you as somebody that's very sexy. If you are a Virgo woman, this person sees you as very sexy, very headstrong. You fought for the situation. If this is a masculine energy too, we all have feminine and masculine energy in us. So just don't see it as a woman's card. But you fought for the connection. You fought for the relationship. This is somebody that holds their own. Okay? Being the good performer. This also represents sexual energy, and it's touching the Emperor card. So with you having the Knight of Cups, again, Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. Emperor represents Aries / Taurus. King of Cups represents Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. And the Queen of Wands represents Aries, Leo, as well as Sagittarius. So again, this person could have been somebody that was very promiscuous. Okay. They did have sexual, you know, a lot of sexual partners. But this is also gaining the passion, gaining your passion back, Virgo, becoming that boss. So gaining that passion back. The Three of Swords. So you have, represents energy as far as emotional pain. So that third party energy, putting you through the worries, putting you through the sorrows, putting you through the, you know, the crying moments, the tears. Dealing with also separation. So some of y'all did separate from this person because, again, them not being faithful, them not being committed, them being faithful to other things, you know, having multiple set partners, dealing with the karmic, dealing with, you know, other things that had their heart chakra space. I do feel, let's say, if there is somebody that's in a third party situation, somebody is going to be feeling left abandoned. Yeah, the Fool card. With the Fool card being reversed, this represents this person is acknowledging in them acting foolish, them being reckless, them not, you know, being responsible, them being very close-minded to the overall relationship and the journey that you and them were in. Very unmotivated. But they were unmotivated in your journey, but they were okay, I was unmotivated in our journey, but motivated in other things. And I was motivated in the wrong things. And that's the reason why this person is acknowledging their behavior, their reckless behavior, the mistakes that they made. They know that they did not only just not hurt you. Virgos are cross watchers. They also hurt, the karmic, the soulmate. There's still pain that's involved in those situations. As far as heart chakras, we all have hearts. The Seven of Cups, yeah. Living in too many illusions. Not choosing the right cups. Dealing with romantic fantasies. Illusions could have been drugs, alcohols that was allowing them to live in these illusions, live in these fantasies, wearing the rose-colored glasses, having too many choices that brings too many confusions. Too many confusions to their environment. Money, drugs, alcohol, materialistic things, sex, drugs, fame, power. Ace of Cups being reversed. So this represents energy as far as selfish energy and them being very selfish. I do feel that somebody is ending a relationship. I feel that the relationship that they're ending in, this relationship has been very unstable for a while. This person has been very unhappy with all this water energy being reversed. Whoever they're involved with, they are very unhappy with right now. Love Faces by Trey Songz. This also represents energy as far as denying their emotions. So like I was saying, this person really denied their emotions and it didn't get them anywhere. But end up almost losing their masculine and their feminine, or they lost their masculine and their feminine. And this is the reason why this person is very overly emotional, overly sensitive at this time. And they possibly could be drinking right now to, ease the pain. So you have the King of Swords. Yeah, this person knows they were foolish. Whoever this person is going to come in and they're going to acknowledge their mistake. They're going to acknowledge their reckless behavior. This person possibly also had issues as far as their throat chakra could have been blocked as well. Not knowing how to communicate, not knowing how to love. I heard that too. Not knowing how to love. Not understanding. Because the Knight of Swords, that's air energy, that's your mental thoughts. And then your water is your heart, not knowing how to love. Not loving themselves as well. So this represents energy as far as narcissist energy. This represents energy as far as being cold-hearted. Some of them were involved with the narcissist as far as a karmic or soulmate, and that's the reason why they're unhappy. The relationship is unstable. This person is no longer wanting to be foolish and take part of this connection with this person, is what I'm hearing. It was their mistake for getting involved with this person, is what I'm hearing. Okay. And then they could have been involved with somebody that was very sneaky. Their karmic or soulmate, some of them did have a karmic or soulmate that cheated on them. And that's something that they were finding out of. It was a lesson that was learned, that they needed to learn. Getting, let's say if masculine Virgos or cross watchers, if you were the masculine or the feminine that was getting cheated on by your masculine or feminine, and they were involved with third-party situations, and then you walked away from that situation and they left you for a karmic or a soulmate, they fell in love with somebody just to find out that this person really did not love them, was manipulating them on the same time, and then also somebody got cheated on. So the same thing that they did to you got done to them, and that was a lesson that they had to learn. They learned the hard way, is what I'm hearing. A lesson learned the hard way. If this person is coming back from your past, what are they bringing? You have the Fool card. Yeah. So now they're wanting to start a brand new beginning. Now this person that was closed-minded, that was unmotivated to your journey is wanting to start a brand new beginning. They have a new spark about themselves. Now they're seeing a new perspective as far as when it comes to the relationship between you and them. Okay. Some of them had a major change within themselves. So they had that awakening they needed to have in order for them to be the emperor. Okay. But this represents energy as far as new beginnings. It represents energy as far as, a fresh start. Finding something new. So some of y'all have a new opportunity with a new love. So let's say if you are ending a relationship with a water sign, you could be possibly ending a relationship with a water sign or an air sign. You have the Fool card, which represents Aquarius, Libra, as well as Gemini. It also represents Virgo. So you could be ending it with a Virgo, or Virgo, somebody could be ending it with you. Our water sign, and then you could be going towards or this could be an air sign coming back from your past, or this new person that's coming into your life can be an Aries/Taurus is what I'm getting. The Hangman. So this represents energy as far as Cancer, Pisces, as well as Scorpio. So seeing what they needed to see, get the information that they needed to get, so they can make the right decision. So this person that had was wearing the rose-colored glasses, living in those overall illusions, is now accepting destiny for what it is. Okay. This also represents energy as far as willing to sacrifice. So they're willing to sacrifice themselves. Or Virgos, you're willing to sacrifice yourself for your journey, for the new things that you have that's in front of you is what I'm hearing. Somebody can see their path. Like, yes, you do have two. They're saying you do have two options on the way that you can go about this path, but you see, like, they're giving you visuals of what is on both of these paths. So you have a clear decision on which one you're wanting to choose. So there's nothing that's hidden is what I'm hearing. So I feel that this person is willing to sacrifice himself for whichever path that they're getting ready to choose. And some of them are choosing their masculine and their feminine to going on that path. This also represents energy as far as a new perspective. So surrendering, having that surrender moment. The Empress. Wow. Twin flames, twin rays, definitely. Life partners, definitely reading. Okay. You're matching each other's energy. Both of these are Aries/Taurus cards. Star seeds possible as far as when it comes to the energy that for this reading. Some of them could have had Ursha's on here, okay? Burn, okay? There could have been, a baby or situations as far as when it comes to that. Let's say if there was cheating involved, there could have been enough, children that was involved, could have got somebody else pregnant. But this person sees you as the Empress and you see them as your emperor. Y'all know that y'all were destined to be together. Let your friends help you. So your friends and family members, your soul tribe is going to be coming in to help you and assist you. Some of you know certain people that you can go to get, truthful advice, real advice. Some of them are saying for you to watch what you tell to some people, because you do have some people that's in your environment that is jealous about your situation, your growth, the things that are happening in your life, Virgo. So it says, ask for and accept support from others. This person, let's say if there was some separation, they possibly could be asking your friends and family members, if y'all have mutual friends and family members, asking friends and family members about you. Wedding. I told you somebody's getting a proposal. Yeah. They made a mistake. They got to get their shorty back. So they're coming in with the ring. Been gone for too long. 11 days, unseen hours. He finna to come get you, boo-boo. With the ring. So it says this situation involves marriage. Okay? Separation. So some of them had to end a situation with a karmic or soulmate, break away from certain addictions that was causing them from not loving themselves and not loving you properly. Some of them are ending a situation. This could be represents energy as far as a job. Again, stability, changing your finance, becoming your own entrepreneur, taking part of certain partnerships. The one side of me is telling me that I need to move on, but the other side of me is telling me that I need to break down and cry. And if you see this man is not really wanting to go, she's not wanting him to go. Time apart from your partner is on the horizon. That separation brought y'all together. It was needed time. Too many days, so many hours. Bobcat spirit, life is a mystery. Yes, it is. Waking up to your spiritual journey, realizing the matrix, breaking free from the illusions. You have an 8 here. 8 represents movement. Snake spirit, realizing that, let's say if they were involved with a karmic or soulmate, somebody in their environment was a snake. Some of them were dealing with a reptilian. This card is coming out for a reason. And that reptilian was a narcissist. If you're a twin flame, twin ray, and this reading resonates with you, yeah. They did that. They put that in that y'all's blueprint. Time to heal. Okay? Time to heal. This also represents a rebirth. So the snake card does not necessarily have to be a bad card. It represents rebirth. It represents shedding away the old, allowing the new to come through. Becoming that emperor, becoming that empress. You have a 55 here. 5 represents conflicts that brings change. So having those needed tower moments. Seeing the new perspective on these conflicts that are happening in your life, because it's going to lead you to where you need to be, lead you on the right path. Antelope spirit, life is speeding up. I said this yesterday. Life is speeding up. This is also that person moving in quickly. Moving in quickly. Going towards your destiny. You have a 2 here. 2 represents union, represents balance. There's a meeting in my bedroom. Flower power. Somebody y'all are going to be receiving flowers. This also represents energy as far as you visiting flowers, putting plants, flowers in your homes, getting that flower power essence that you need, connecting to your root chakra, the earth, that earth energy, that fire energy. So it says spend time with flowers and flower essence to increase your personal healing power. Healing, healed, and healer. So this person did the healing work. They did it what they needed to do in order to heal themselves mentally, physically, as well as emotionally. Our Virgos, you did that, and that's the reason why life is speeding up. It says time to heal. You did the healing that you needed to do. Some of y'all are ending a relationship. You're separating from a karmic or soulmate, somebody that was a narcissist, so you have time to heal. Once you heal, life is going to start speeding up. Some of y'all are going to have to take part of energy healing to get yourself out of certain conflicts. So make sure that you wear your purple stones, blue stones, green stones, red stones. That would help you with your heart chakra space and healing at such a fast rate. So it says healing energy surrounds you and this situation. Travel. So making those needed travel plans. Some of y'all are going to be traveling towards your masculine, your feminine, coming in, even if it's a 5-minute drive. That's still travel. So it says an up and coming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So somebody is planning a trip. Y'all could be going on a trip together. Highest priestess. So it says mysteries revealed in the eyes of Isis. Okay, so let me get the book. So it says, beloved Isis glaze upon you now, and behind her vast eyes, mysteries are unveiled. A new clarity around your direction is unfolding. Be willing to wait for the full reveal. Wow. Look, I can already pull 3 cards. That's just off of that just sentence that I just read. My bad. Sorry. Okay, look. So, the vast eyes, there's the eyes. So it says new clarity, a new perspective. Clarity around your direction is unfolding. Your new path, you have 2 paths that you can choose from. Be willing to wait for full reveal, but also recognizing what is happening at this time. Hangman moment. Waiting mode. Sacrificing yourself. Accepting destiny for what it is. Seeing the new perspective. Surrendering. Look at that. You will be gaining valuable insight into where you are being led and for what purpose. It is an exciting moment in your unfoldment. Have reassurance and open heart and mind, and wait patiently for the grand revelation that is on its way. So it says, currently you are being offered assistance to unrevealing your divine destiny. You will be soon shown purpose in a brighter and more meaningful way than ever before. You can expect to have many aha moments where your life experiences and journeys suddenly make sense from a much bigger perspective, helping you understand how everything that you have gone through has brought you to where you are today, which in turn helps you trust I saw the trust card. Where is it at? Am I tripping? Okay, but I could have sworn I said something about trust earlier. But anyway, whatever. But trusting the situation, having that aha moment, realizing again that you are going to be leaded to the things that you need to be leaded to, understanding how life is really a mystery, okay? How life is really a mystery. Okay, so it says moments where your life experiences and journeys suddenly make sense from a much bigger perspective, helping you understand how everything that you have gone through has brought you to where you are today, which in turn help you trust even more where you are being led. Okay? Very, very good, Virgos. Very, 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 very good. Understanding your life mistakes, understanding who you are in this lifetime to make you understand who you are now, the purpose that they're waking you up to. Again, some of y'all have 2 options as far as 2 then I want me to talk. You have 2 options as far as 2 different paths, a way that you can go about your purpose. Okay, theft. So again, earlier how I said somebody's going to be feeling left abandoned. So there could be a karmic or soulmate feeling like you stole your masculine or feminine from them. Virgos are cross watchers. The karmic or soulmate is feeling like you stole this Virgo from them. Okay. But I do feel that this is also materialistic things. So let's say if some of them were involved with somebody that was a narcissist, or there's somebody that was playing some type of trickery or had a hidden agenda, there could have been money, time that was stolen from that relationship as well. You have a 24 here, which is a 6. 6 represents harmony, which represents past. Coffin, so separation, ending of a certain situation. If some of y'all are going through a death of a relation, of a relative or a family member or a friend, my condolences to you as well. Some of y'all are overcoming that. As far as the pain, as far as the death of a family member or friend is what I'm hearing as well. But this also represents energy as far as transformation. So that rebirth within yourself, a brand new beginning for your relationship, a brand new beginning for yourself. If this is with your masculine, your feminine, if this is a job opportunity, ending a situation, separating yourself from friends and family members that no longer serving you as well. So that represents ending from that. Closures. You have a 19 here, which is a 10. 10s represents completions. 1s represents new beginnings. Family room. So some of y'all are involved with family drama right now. This is family drama. This could also be the mother of your child, the father of your child as well. This also represents a 24 to 48 hour turnaround time for a lot of y'all. So this could be happening within 24 to 48 hours. So you have a 21 here, which is a 3. 3s represents connection, your 3D body now connecting with your 5D spirit, your 5D soul. Last card, it says the past is now behind you. Release it, and embrace new possibilities. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. Wow. Wow. I don't need to say anything else, Virgos. Nothing else. Nothing else. Some of y'all are getting ready to be that empress. Some of y'all are getting ready to be that emperor. Okay? Be prepared. It's coming quickly, Virgos. It's coming quickly. So hopefully this reading resonates with you. If it does resonate with you, like my channel, subscribe to my channel. And I just want to say thank you and you have a great day.